Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. As you may know, I have only just started making videos like this for you, and at the moment I'm finding the editing to be really time consuming. Since I was already well into week 4 of July when I managed to get the video from week 2 of July published, I figured I might be better off just combining weeks 3 and 4 into one video. So here it is, I hope you enjoy it. Cast your mind back to this clip from the first week of July. I came down here for a swim after a day of heavy rain and thunderstorms, and I mentioned that there was usually a beach here in this spot. Well, jumping forward 2 weeks into the future, and as promised, here is a beach. Instead of leaving you to watch from the banks, I thought this week I would take you in with me. And guys, I have to apologise in advance for the quality of this audio, but the river is really something to contend with.
For any of you that are actually interested in swimming down here in Pollok Park, basically there's a ledge just below there that you can stand. And then once you're in this part, you can more or less walk out for about 3 meters in that direction, and then the ledge just falls away. I'm really aware though that I've lost like a quarter of my treading water power with this camera in my hand, so let's see how this goes. I'm already shivering a little bit. So see if you find that you get stuck at this moment, wherever you're cold water swimming. If you get stuck here, like at the moment of you're about to get in and you just need some like aggression, you know, you just need to feel that feeling of like, oh, you know, do that, literally just, oh, you know, I can do this, oh. Might seem really stupid, but trust me, immediately this makes you start to feel like, I don't know, it taps into something animal. A couple of little roars, and you're ready, you know. And that's it. At this moment, you're already like, oh yeah, it's fine. It's just cold water. So these first few minutes in the water, it's really just about getting your breathing in order. Once you're over that initial shock of the big breaths, the next thing is really just to start to take control. And I talk about the breath a lot in yoga classes, and it's like the breath is this awesome thing that it goes on all by itself when you don't think about it, and when you do think about it, you can take control of it. And when you take control of it, you can breathe basically to the full capacity of your lungs. And when you start to do that, you notice very quickly how big a difference it makes just to how energized you feel. So now I've been in the water for about 2 minutes and it feels fine at this point. I'm not gonna lie, it's cold, but I'm glad it's cold. It just wouldn't be the same experience without the cold.
In other news, would you just look at this disaster? One of 3 apparently perfectly ripe mangoes that I had very much been looking forward to devouring, only to open and find out that someone had beaten me to it. Well, allow me to introduce you to the resident fruit flies. I don't know how they did it, I don't want to know how they did it, but they have to go. So clearly, drastic measures are called for. Now hang on a minute, I know what you're thinking. Isn't this guy vegan? Isn't this just kind of really cruel to these little insects that are essentially innocent in this situation? Well, fear not, They are apparently extremely resilient little creatures, and as this video shows, they can survive just about anything. So imagine that you're a fruit farmer and you're sitting on top of fields full of red, delicious strawberries and big, huge black currants just ready to be picked. Now you got to pay someone, pay a bunch of people to come and pick them. Or open your fields up to the public and let people pay you to come and pick your fruit for you. Brilliant idea, right? And that is exactly what's going on here. How cool is this place? So, whilst you enjoy the next minute or so of footage of me picking fruit, let me tell you how I got on with July's goals in the end. Yoga every day. Well, I did do yoga every day, but I actually feel like overall I missed what I was aiming for with this goal, and I'm going to be reviewing it for August. Swim every week. I don't think I even need to mention this one. Cycle 200 kilometers. I actually ended up on 218 in the end, and that was despite the 1 week setback where I waited for those screws to be delivered during week 3. Pull-ups. Totally messed up in the end. On the last day, I headed out for an overnight bike trip and I completely forgot to do the last 10, so I finished on 440 out of 450. Press-ups. I really let this one slip during the last week or so, and in the end I ended up on 540 out of 600. But overall, I feel like I achieved these goals. I mean, if you want to look at it from a purely numbers perspective, I didn't. But I actually did achieve what I wanted to achieve, which was doing more of the things I love and setting the foundations of the habits that I want to develop over the coming weeks and months. So I'm pretty happy, and I'm really looking forward to setting myself some goals for August and getting stuck in. See you in the next one. Take care, guys.